President Joe Biden has reinstated COVID-19 travel restrictions. Non-U.S. citizens who have recently spent time in South Africa, as well as those in Brazil, the U.K., Ireland, and 26 European countries, will be barred from entering the U.S. as more variants of the virus from some of these countries are discovered here at home.
All right, this morning, Dr. Dana Hawkinson from the University of Kansas Health System joins us once again live to talk about these variants. So, Doctor, good morning. With these being discovered in the States, should we be reconsidering doing something simple, like going to the grocery store? We've gotten into a pattern of what we're supposed to do. Should we change that with this news about these variants?
You know, I think the message, has been clear since day one. I think we need to continue to do that. I think overall our culture has gotten better at doing that. And I mean culture in the United States, culture in any one specific region. Certainly we know that tourist areas probably were a little bit better at that culture. And that is, masking, being vigilant about the masking, distancing when you can, not meeting in groups. We were really concerned, especially as we came into the fall and the winter, about those group meetings, especially during the holidays. I think right now it's even more time to be vigilant. We obviously have the Super Bowl coming up. For us here in Kansas City, that's extremely important. We know what happened last year. We all wanted to be together with friends, with family, to enjoy that and watch that, and of course, celebrate afterward. But I think right now we understand that we have seen the UK variant and the other variant, the variant from Brazil. We understand that they are here now, at least only one case from Brazil, but is the other variant out there? But are there other variants that are emerging as well? We just don't know. So I think being vigilant in those things, especially as we are continuing to be in the winter and the cold months, not meeting in groups, continue to distancing, and masking is going to be vitally important.
Doctor, let's talk about double masking. A lot of people talking about this lately. Dr. Fauci and others have now suggested that this could help. Researchers at Virginia Tech found layering 2 cloth masks will up the efficacy from 50 to 75%, and wearing a 3-layer mask can block up to 90% of particles. You hear that and you think, wow. That sounds like that's a big improvement. Is this something you would also recommend, and how should people be doing this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not going to discourage it. Anything that we can do, we need to get a lot of the people who aren't wearing masks to wear one at least. So I think we start there. But again, I think our culture has gotten a lot better at doing that. Certainly if you want to wear the double masking, and we heard comments about wearing a surgical mask. Surgical masks you can buy out in the stores now, whether it's your grocery store or pharmacy. You can get those surgical type masks. I don't know the vetting process and the validation of those masks, but certainly wearing that and then wearing a cloth mask over that is fine. Wearing 2 cloth masks is going to be fine. Is it going to be comfortable? For the most part, you probably will not have a lot of gas exchange problems, so you're still going to be able to get oxygen. You're going to be able to breathe out carbon dioxide, so that shouldn't be a problem, but you have to then just feel out what is most comfortable for you. So if you want to wear those 2 or 3-layer cloth masks, or maybe add in one of those surgical type masks, that might be reasonable. We've seen people who wear the N95 mask or the KN95 mask that you can buy in the stores as well, and then a cloth face covering over that. Certainly if you can do that and tolerate that, we wouldn't discourage it, but let's start at 1 mask and then go to 2 if you can, just as one more layer of protection. It does sound like there is some synergistic properties there, which is not unexpected if we know that 1 mask can protect you X amount, and then of course adding another mask on can protect you even more. So certainly we would not discourage it.
You can hear much more from Dr. Hawkinson this morning at 8 a.m. We'll carry that on our Facebook page at 41 Action News with a daily call. Dr. Lee Norman from Kansas Health will be joining him as well this morning for that discussion. Doctor, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Hawkinson. He'll be on the Daily Call again, as Taylor just said, at 8 a.m. And he's actually getting a 2nd dose of the COVID-19 vaccine live on that call, and joined live by KDHE Secretary Dr. Lee Norman to talk about vaccine supply in Kansas. You can watch it live on our 41 Action News Facebook page, 8 a.m. today.